And we are live. Welcome everyone to Season 3 Offseason of the Texarkana Bandits Dynasty. This is the first big off-season. Dash, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Saturday going so far? I will say we do have the battle going on between OBS and ESPN Plus, just because I want to keep tabs on some games and just see how they're going. See how the Duke game's going. How's the Georgia Tech game going? Wow, Tech's up 7-0. Okay. But we have, this is the big one. This is the big one. A lot of the names are leaving for graduation. We've got only a handful of the names left, like McBath, Falcon. I think that's about it. Of the initial, like, freshmen. And I will be letting some people go. JCP leaves too. We lose both JCP and Falcon. They were both freshmen. Well, no, JCP got the red shirt, so never mind. JCP will have one more year if he doesn't transfer or leave early. Which I don't think he will, because I don't think he's going to get that good, but... Alright, so we beat Rice 23-13. That game was not as easy as I thought it was going to be, really. Mainly because Rice decided not to do what I expected. I thought they were going to throw the ball around. They did not. They ran that ball so much, and it threw me the fuck off. You don't understand. When they started running it like 4 straight times, I was like, what are you doing? Your best players are all wide receivers. Let's talk, though, about what we're losing. We will be losing Jaden Hamilton. That's a guarantee. Here's what I'll do. We can do it this way. We're going to be losing Julian Allen. We're going to be losing Gareth Crespo, David Roy, Bancroft, Berardi, Frankie Edwards, Leslie Niles, Brady Sarkisian. Linebackers getting destroyed by graduation as well. Jaden Hamilton, Chevalier, Joseph, Jenkins, Miller, Aster Alinari, Zach Field, Deron Reed, Holm, Buddy, and Quaysheed Scott. Those are all the seniors. That doesn't count for guys that I'm going to let go in the portal too. So, we're going to lose a shit ton this offseason. It's not going to be fun. Because we have to hit the portal hard at one specific position. I'll just say that. Playing ZA and you love it. I've heard some good things about it. Little Max Jr. He's got one more year if he doesn't leave. Which he shouldn't, but, you know. Anything's possible. So. I don't remember the smart time to go after hiring a staff. I believe it's after bowl season, but I don't remember. So, I don't know if I should try and hire the offensive coordinator now, or if I should wait until the bowl games are done. I don't remember when was the right time. Also, I did not show you guys this. I went through most of these guys on my own to see what their development was. I have not looked at Cortez Mangum yet. I have not looked at Cortez Mangum just because I wanted to keep that as the thing for the stream. Keep that one a secret. I did look at everybody else, but I'll go through them for you guys. Gideon, it has impact development. We'll take that. Already a decent quarterback off the bat. So I have no problems with that. We've still got a lot of players still to snag. Jamison Cheeks, normal. Rennell Merrick only has impact. Little disappointed in that. I was hoping it was at least star, but you know. Steven Rawls has normal. David Hops, normal development. Bit disappointed there. However, Kimani Dunham has star development. And that's huge, given our safety group is not good right now. We have some depth, but no real, starting caliber guys in the next couple years. This is huge. I mean, Falcon won't, because his skill set is just a possession receiver, so he should be fine. I will say, if we can find the right quarterback, I am going to look for a quarterback in the portal. And it's got to be a guy that's going to be a senior. I want 1 year. I want 1 year of a quarterback before Mangum takes over. I'm hoping to give Mangum the red shirt. You like ZA more than Arceus? Damn. That's some high praise right there. We lost out on Mateo Yalito, which kind of sucks because our linebacking core sucks right now, but it is what it is. Quentin Mavis, we know nothing yet. And that's all of them. So our big get right now is Dunham. Now, I have not looked at Mangum yet. Let's see what the 4-star is. I've got a feeling it's going to be normal, and I'm going to be upset. I couldn't remember. I could not remember if 4 stars only counted elite as gems. I could not remember for the life of me. That tells me I was right. Fuck yes. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy about that. That definitely makes me want to just give him a red shirt. Just give him a year to develop. Utilize that star development. Just boost him up. And we'll be good. Holy shit, you have this skill set already and you have star development. Oh, I'm so happy you just wanted to stay close to home. I am so happy you just wanted to stay close to home. Woo! Little Mac's not going to be benched. What are you worried about Little Mac getting benched? We only have like two startable safeties right now. And I wouldn't even call Garcon startable yet. You gotta calm down, Dash. Not to mention, why would I bench a dude that I want to develop? Why would I start a dude I want to develop? I normally hold off on starting a lot of the guys I actually want to develop. I want to double check who's available. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I wasn't going to offer to some of these guys because they're getting head coach offers. So I was like, it makes no sense to offer to like all these guys getting head coach offers. I really don't like any of the options if I'm being honest. Bachman, what are you good at? You've got a lot of tactician, which, you know, ain't terrible for a offensive coordinator. Right now, he's the guy I would try and bring in, but I'm going to hold off. Yeah, I think that's all we need to really talk about. If you're curious of what the job offers are for Cofield, a couple of head coaching jobs and an offensive coordinating job. And they say all would be upgrades. I went through all Americans. I didn't go through award winners. That's something I didn't go through. Because we didn't win any awards. Oh, Lumios is great, man. X and Y was a good game. It's just, it's so long from gym to gym at times. And that's the biggest issue with it. Maxwell goes to Dante Moore. He also won the Heisman, if you remember. He takes on the Walter Camp as well. John Sumrall takes home Coach of the Year. Were we even up for that? We were not. That's disappointing. Coach Cofield deserves it. Come on. Yeah, but you need to develop that. It's not like that dude's he's probably not going to be like a 70-some overall off the bat. You develop it. You sit him, let him develop for a year, and then he starts. Not to mention, he may start at free safety, because we don't have a lot of speed or zone coverage there. And Little Matt cannot play free safety. His zone coverage is dog shit. For a safety, I should say. I will say he may also be moving positions, depending on what happens in the offseason. 3-4, or no, we run a 4-3. I believe we run a 4-3. Yeah. Yeah, I think we run the 4-3. Because I forget constantly what I run given all the series I've done. Davey O'Brien goes to Dante Moore. D. Creighton takes home the Bednarik, but Fabian Vines and his 23 sacks was up for it. I'm still dumbfounded he got 23 sacks. Armando Blunt wins the wins the Nagurski. Jim Thorpe goes to Makari Vickers, and apparently Colorado's ranked. Hadron Young wins the Doak Walker. Not really surprised there. Landon Rowland wins the Bolitnikov. Okay, didn't see that happening. Blunt wins the Lombardi. Fines was third for it. The Unitas goes to Moore. No real shock there. Defensive end of the year does not go to Vines. It goes to Blunt. Swell wins the Outland. The Mackey goes to Elias Williams. The Boyles goes to the defensive coordinator of Tulane. Could have also been their offensive coordinator. The Butkus goes to Creighton. Remington to DJ Chester. The Groza to Grammatica? Really? Fuck yes. Oh, I'm happy about that. Got spoiled about Lysander? What, that he's essentially just a Nazi? I will say, Lysander's one of my favorite villains because literally, I'm like, I kind of get why you're doing it, but man, you're going about this the wrong way, man. And Sam Croson wins the Ray Guy. I think that's all of them. Oh yeah, and the Jet, Perry Thompson. And Walter Whipple wins the Sean Alexander Award. Oh, that's the freshman of the... Bullshit! This is just an offensive award then. Fabian Vines should have had that locked in. 23 fucking sacks, man. Fucking bullshit. Alright, we got fucking robbed on that one. 23 fucking sacks doesn't win him freshman of the year? Are you kidding me? Oh, and here's the bracket. So take your pick. Who are you pulling for? What is your championship matchup? I'm going to say Oregon. You know what? I'm going to pull out a sleeper. I'm going to say it's Oregon versus Tulane, and Oregon takes it. That's what I'm saying. Make sure everything's still running well. Yep. Whoa, no. Clicked on the wrong tab. Alright. Yep, we're good. Well, he doesn't die in the main games, like. Also, isn't ZA supposed to be before X and Y ever happens? So I would think he'd be alive. He'd probably be rather young. I believe he's supposed to be quite old, technically, in X and Y. I think that's all we need to go over. I want to know... I do want to know who does Southern Miss take on. Because I want to know who we're rooting for. Let's go OK State. Beat Southern Miss. Alright. think we've talked enough. Going to Oregon, Texas. That was my initial thought. But I'm like, I think somebody's gonna find their way there that shouldn't be there. All right, next week. See if we get any more commitments as we go on. Okay, so you can see we do have a couple guys who may transfer. Chase Taylor's one of them. I'm going to try and talk him into staying, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. AJ Matlock, I'm probably not going to be able to. I think I'll be able to talk Mormon into staying. And some of those guys, I'm going to let go. So, we are going to have to work the portal this year. This is really the first year where we are going to have to work the portal. Let's see if there's any new coaches. There are! Hell yeah! Okay, he's seeing mainly offensive and defensive coordinating jobs. That's nice. I think I'm going to go for Pete Limbo here. Level 33. He's got a nice split. He's a strategist. You know what? I like that. I'm going to offer. I'm making an offer to you, coach. Is the A's 5 years after X and Y? Oh, I thought it was before X and Y. Alright, check the bracket. USC takes down Baylor. Sadly, Tulane got absolutely dog-walked. Pitt upsets Penn State. Ooh, the Battle of Pennsylvania goes to Pittsburgh. And Ohio State tops Clemson, kind of expected that. Only one real surprise in my books. I thought Tulane would be a little more of a fight against Auburn. But only one real surprise with Pitt taking out Penn State. Funny enough, all of these teams kind of make sense to be there. Alright. I want to know if some of these games finished yet. Nope, these are just matchups. These aren't shit. I'd have to check scores. And I kind of don't want to. Being honest. But I'm gonna do it to see if Southern Miss already played or not. They did, and they lost. Fuck yeah, good job, OK State. We rock with that. Alright. Sim another week ahead. Same shit. Nothing new there. Hey, we got Pete Limbo. Okay, there's our new offensive coordinator. Cool. I was wondering what was going on. I'm like, what am I getting a notification of here? I also want to take the time to upgrade a bit. Do I want to upgrade recruiting? Already got those. I'm going to start upgrading more tactician stuff. That's what we really need. Because the varsity has taken place in the past. Well, given the way they designed everything, it also looked older. The design just looked older. Anything else I need to check before we keep moving? I don't think so. Outside of the bracket, Oregon beats Ohio State. We know that. Georgia tops Pitt. Miami tops Auburn. Texas tops USC. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in the semis. Okay. JMU also had another coach. They were trying to get it head coach, so I don't think he was the number one guy. Tulane and FIU were trying to bring him in as offensive coordinators, though. So we did outdo them. I'll take that. I do want to see how good is he. That's not the guy. I guess it hasn't made the change yet. Here we go. I can look at him. Okay, he's only got one little bit of motivator. Bruh. Talent tree. What is this one? Huh. Oh, it boosts complimentary visits? Oh my god, it makes visits bigger. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever looked at that. Okay. Any moves from the Sun Belt that are intriguing? We, of course, got the Buffalo head coach to be our OC. App State hired Jason Applewhite as their new head coach. Brian McQuarters is the new DC for Troy. JMU got Reggie Cargill, I believe so that's pronounced, as their head coach. That's not the guy I thought they were going to get. They had a lot of guys up for head coach. Brett Bielema is the new head coach of Georgia State. Okay. Okay. Cool. And Lucas Washington went from the OC of Jacksonville State to the head coach of South Alabama. Okay. Okay. Keep simming ahead. It is Oregon and Texas. Well, you called that one. You called that one. So who takes it? I had Oregon win it all, so I'm still good for my champion. I'm still in it for the champion. The kicker has a deal breaker of playing style, and for some reason it's busted. Like, it doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but I've got a backup kicker, so I've got a backup kicker on the board. So I'm ready if we need to let him go, which we might have to. Alright, we thinking Oregon gonna take down Texas for the national championship. check on some moves, see if there's any more moves made by Sunbelt teams. I will say, none yet, but Arkansas has a new head coach. LeVar Ogden, the former offensive coordinator of Texas, is now going to be Arkansas's head coach. Keep that in mind. You're obligated to hate Texas. So it's always horns down for you. Got it. Alright. Who walks away as national champion? The world may never know. The Oregon Ducks win 41-21. At least I called the champs. Dante Moore walks away with a national championship, a shit ton of trophies, the Heisman, and probably goes number 1 in the draft, let's be real. So, big year for Dante Moore and the Ducks. Good for them. Good for them. So in the last 3 seasons, so all of the seasons we've been here, it's been Texas A&M, Notre Dame, and Oregon. Those have been your national champions. Any more moves made here? Nope. Nope, no more moves. Okay then. We sim ahead. And we look at players leaving, all that fun stuff, and bigger question of who do we keep and who do we not? Alright, players leaving. Oh. So Joey Hannon would like to leave because of playing time, and so would Quincy Queen. I mean, I'm kind of fine with him wanting to leave, but I'd like to keep him around. Like, I am not really mad about that. Joey Hannon, I'd like the depth, if I'm being honest, but I don't think it's, like, the biggest worry. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I was expecting about 12 to, like, 15 guys asking to leave. That's very surprising. That's very surprising that both of them want to leave. I think I'm going to let Quincy Queen walk. I'm going to check our depth before I contemplate bringing Joey Hannon back. Well, the positive is Chase Taylor is here. He elected to stay even though the deal breaker's not great. Very surprising there. And we do get to keep our kicker. AJ Matlock will stay. So I guess for another year, I don't have to worry about kicker. I will probably still try and bring in that kicker just to keep him. I thought Vasquez might want to go too, but okay. I will say this much, James McNeil might get cut. Because we are going to be loaded at running back. So somebody's going to have to get cut. Queen can get cut. Marley. It depends if we can get a quarterback out of the portal. But Marley might get cut. I will say Quincy Queen's not going to see playing time at all here. We do have 2 juniors. So the likelihood of you seeing playing time is probably very low. What was your Yeah, okay, Joey, you can leave. Yeah, you can leave. You can leave. You can leave. I'm not going to try and bring these two back. I would have liked to keep Quincy Queen around, but given I'm going to look for a quarterback in the portal, we have 2 guys coming in. There's no real room for Quincy Queen in the long run. I might as well let him have that chance to go find a team. So, but let's say goodbye to some of the seniors. Jaden Hamilton. I talked some shit about you at one point, and you came through. You had games where you shined, and I didn't think you would. So, I'll give you that. Chevalier didn't play a ton, but was a pretty decent player when he was on the field. Dennis Miller, another guy I talked a lot of shit about early on, and his senior year, he showed up. He showed up, played well. Zach Field, I don't know what happened those last 2 games, Zach. I don't know what happened. You were not you. But before that, you were great, man. You were great. Giorgio Jenkins, underrated to high hell. I'm going to miss him. Our O-line is going to miss him badly. Leslie Niles. We need to find our next Leslie Niles, our next bully back, because we don't have one right now. Donovan Bancroft didn't play a lot. David Roy got benched at one point. Aster Alinari played really well this year. I thought he played very, very well. I thought he was an unsung hero at times. Tommy Holm, best offensive lineman we had on that football field, hands down. Buddy Gordon. We're losing the heart and soul of the defense right there. Somebody's got to step up and fill the void of Buddy Gordon. I think that's a definite. We have a gaping hole now in the run defense, and somebody's going to have to step up and fill that void. I don't know who it is. But somebody's going to have to. Simon Berardi, you came in clutch at times, man. You were a good kick returner as well. Gareth Crespo, Neil Joseph. He played really well at times in that senior year. It was hard not to play him with his speed. Frankie Edwards came in clutch late in the year. I feel like he played his best ball there in the last 3 to 4 weeks. Brady Sarkeesian, thought he was going to do more than he did really, but hey, you know. Julian Allen, you just got jumped by everybody, man. Everybody just jumped you on the depth chart. Quaysheed Scott got his first career interception in the last regular season game, and it was his first career pick and pick 6. Oh, it felt so good. And of course, Deron Reed had to step in the middle of that D-line once Weaver went down, but he did a good job. He did a good job. Really stepped his game up at the end of the year. A lot of these guys are going to be tough to fill the void of, but we'll find a way. We'll find a way, hopefully. Yep, that saves my ass, man. I was so worried we were going to have to fill 9 different spots in the portal. There are 2 spots that were actually big time looking for people. I would like a starting caliber middle linebacker, if we can find one, even if it's just for a year. And we need corners. We need at least 2 corners, if not 3. We are not good at corner, and fucking Penn State is taking all of my quarterback prospects. So, corner is a necessity. Oh, I should have looked at... Fuck. I should have looked at other schools. God damn it. I always forget to look at other schools. Pro potential's gone down. How'd pro potential go? Oh, well, we didn't have anybody go pro. That's why. All right, draft results. We'll look at other schools here. We had no one. My question is this. Did Southern Miss have anyone? No, because they suck. There's always one school I learn to hate. Every year, I learn to hate a school. This year, it's Southern Miss. Anybody get drafted from NC State? No? Fucking bullshit. Come on. Any schools you want me to check? Dear Lord, LSU had a ton of guys go. To Marcus Cooley. Former NC State defensive back and Maryland defensive back. Georgia State have anybody go pro? Nope. How about Delaware? Delaware get a pro? No. Damn. Penn State? Alright. Let's see. Who went pro from Penn State? Ooh, Penn State had a good chunk of guys get drafted. They lost Garrett Sexton, their tackle. Ethan Grunkmeyer? That's a name. Oh, and he elected to leave. He was a redshirt sophomore. That was a guy that was a freshman at the beginning of the series. Luke Reynolds. Turbo Richard. No. No. That is the name. That is the name among names. Turbo Richard? That's such a good name. I need a picture of that name. Actually, I can just get a fucking screenshot. What am I doing? Let me get a screenshot of this. Turbo Richard. Oh, come on. Okay, everything's gonna go black for a second here. As I try and fix some things. There you go. I gotta get a screenshot of that. That is such a good name. Turbo Richard. That's such a good name. Cam Calhoun. Trey Babalade. Some of these names, I don't believe they're real people. And I love it. Any other schools we want to look at? Oh, I want to look at Arkansas because we might as well look at our rivals who we defeated this year. Selman Bridges goes. DJ Braswell goes. Jaden Platt got drafted. Wow, Bridges went in the first. He had a couple guys get drafted. Trying to think if there's a team in the Sun Belt that I want to double check on. I don't think there is, really. Oregon, Texas. Alright. Check the teams from the national championship. Get this back up here. Myself. The national champions, Dante Moore goes in the first round. Probably number 1 overall, let's be real. DeCorian Moore goes. Jamari Johnson goes. Bruh, just seeing Jamari Johnson takes me back to DVT. Oh, I was like, why is that name familiar? And then I remembered DVT. Bruh, he was such a good tight end for us. Boo Carter, Terrence Green, Blake Purchase. God, some of these names. Oh, and Jamari Johnson was a first-round draft pick. Damn. Holy shit, their entire team got drafted. Trey McNutt. Yep. Their entire team got fucking drafted. As for Texas, Malik Lockett, Colton Vask, Marlon Berry, Jonah Williams. They didn't have as many guys go, but still a lot of their roster got drafted. Kobe Black, TJ Shanahan, Robert Fitzgerald, Derek Williams, James Simon, Jamie French, Parker Livingston, Alex January. I love that name. So many guys getting drafted. And none of them from Texarkana. Which, let's be real, Buddy Gordon deserved to get drafted. At least 7th round. You're getting a steal as an undrafted free agent, Buddy Gordon. You're getting a steal. Same thing with Zach Field. Should have at least been late. I don't think he's a guy you let go to undrafted free agency. You at least try and get him on that 4-year deal. Just saying. Let's go to the portal, though. As I said, corner is kind of our big need. Also, I need to get rid of the linebacker here. I will keep Bainfield on the board just because I can redshirt him. But I did put a tight end because we have no tight end depth outside of the 3 starters. So I'd like a guy at least to be redshirted. I haven't talked about all of these guys, but we also need a punter. I don't like that I'm going to lose this man. God, we only have 600 hours. I don't feel like that's enough. Where's the hard sell? There it is. I will say, if I don't automatically know if it's a hard sell situation, I will pull out the calculator. I don't have it up right now, though. Most of the ones, though, now, I can kind of tell if it's a hard sell or not. We need to go full strength on Zavala. A lot of these guys I don't think we're going to have to go heavy on right now. Put 10 on you right now. If I can get like some of the cheaper visits together, I'm gonna do that. Just to get like a shit ton of complimentary visits in. I'll probably do that. Let's check the portal though. We start doing that before we worry about anything else. So, we need a free safety, some outside linebackers, and a quarterback, which the quarterback I'm not overly worried about. I would like to see if there's a quarterback possibly. Let's first see who's interested in us. That's the first and most important thing. Who's interested in us? There is a 5-star running back from Auburn. 4-star quarterback, but ooh, you would be a senior. Why does it say backfield creator? You're a quarterback. Okay, we got a lot of 3 stars here that are very interested in coming here, which is nice. Alright, first things first, quarterback. I want to know, is there a guy I can bring in to start? I could get the guy from UL Monroe. Now, I'm looking for a 1-year starter. I'm not looking for anything outside of that. Freshman. No. So I could try to bring in Jake Wakefield. Wakefield, maybe. We'll put him on the board. I do want... There was a 3-star quarterback that was a senior that had us high on his board. Was it Deuce Adams? I think there were a couple, but Deuce Adams might be the best option. Yeah. I'm going to put Deuce Adams also on the board. Does have us number 1, so it's a good backup plan. Okay, next for important positions. Middle linebacker. I don't care if you're a freshman. I don't care who you are, where you came from. I'm looking for a player I believe in here to lead this defensive front now. Let me see the ratings. See if there's any... Nope, no 4 stars with any interest, so we're just going to have to live with the guys that are actually interested in the program. I'm going to start with Lyle Horner. Outside linebacker. I'm not overly worried at outside linebacker, but I would like at least 1 transfer in. Because I can move guys around from middle to outside, and I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to go after Alex Mechie, and the only reason is he's a signal caller. I can move him to middle and feel real good about it. And we'll put Alex Franz on there too. Now, I just realized none of the corners I thought might transferred. We still need corners because we lost 3. So... I gotta know, is there a high-rated corner interesting coming here? Probably not. Nope. Of course. I mean, I'm sorry, you're 6'4"? I mean, that's crazy. I'll go Jet White. and Oscar Hendy. Oscar Hendy. We'll put them on the board. Luckily, the offensive line's good. I think that's it. I think that's really all I'm going to look at. Just double check, make sure there's no, like, 5 stars that actually want to come here or not. Nope. Alright. Yep. I think that's going to be our board for now. Mainly because I want to actually look at these guys and see if they're any good as well. I don't want to just automatically be like, oh, we have to get them, but we know nothing about them type of thing. I am going to give them all scholarships because we can just take them away if we feel like it. But I need to know. Jake? Are you good? I don't need to know anymore. I don't need to know anymore. I don't need to know anymore. Oh. Nope. That's our 1-year starter right fucking there. Like, all I needed to see was 94 throw power, 86 short, 85 medium. That's all I needed. I didn't need anything else. That deep accuracy can be 7. I don't care. Yeah, that's all I needed. Alright, Deuce, I've got a feeling you are just a backup plan right now. Dude, 86 speed's nice. He's good. He's good. He probably would be our starter on day 1, just because overall he's got a more balanced skill set right off the bat. So he probably would be our starter if we had to go with him. Now, I'm not going to add any points to him. 1, because we're number 1 is bored, and 2, he's our backup plan right now. 90 acceleration? 77 zone? I gotta know the speed, though. 83 is good enough. Yep. Yep. .84 tackle. Holy shit. Some of these guys are crazy good compared to what we have been finding. I mean, 72 zone, 84 tackle. I will take that any day of the week. And since we're already number 1 on your board, I'm not going to go as hard. '80s. Bro, you could play safety. Okay, no, you could. Not with 78 speed, but you know what? Take this DM. Jet White. 79 tackles, nice. 87 speed would be, I believe, the fastest corner on the team. 75 press is okay. 79 man is solid. Especially given he's going to be a junior. 89 zone. Hot damn. Could move you to safety if I felt like it. And because of that, take this contact. Oscar, how good are you? Okay. 86 speed, 90 acceleration, 91 agility. What's that man in zone look like? Sir, I've contacted your friends and family, and I'm excited to bring you here to Texarkana. We don't have anybody fighting us there. I do have to put some on Dobbs. I'll put 25 right now. Do I know enough? I do know enough. I have to check. I believe that's enough for a hard sell. But I'll have to double check this. Because I know I did it once before, and I believe it was a hard sell. But we're going to have to calculate this. I believe that is enough for a hard sell. No, that's us in the house. Never mind. I am glad I checked that. Ooh. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, Mavis, we have to continue to fight for you. I don't remember if... Let's see. A plus, C, and then it's either a D or an F. If it's a D, we're good. Okay, it's a hard sell either way. That's crazy. That's absurd, but I won't do that yet. I will send the house, though. We're just kind of focusing on the players that we have to focus on. I'm not going to worry about giving points to guys we're not really fighting anybody for right now. John, fine. I'll put 10 points on you. If I can get like 2 guys in to visit that are cheap, I might get a complimentary visit set. But if not, then I'll wait for next week. Yeah. There's not really anybody worth it. Alright. Let's give up these other points then. So let me do that. And I'll give you 25 instead. I'll give you 25 as well. That, I think, puts us in a good spot. Yep. I will say I love the name Kane Carter. That sounds like a dude that's gonna hurt you. That sounds like a dude that's gonna run you over like he's Cam Scadaboo. We're doing Pokemon calculations for this shit because it's important. This is the rad red of recruiting. Oh, fuck. Why are you giving me problems refreshing my Twitch page? How dare you? Man, this Georgia Tech Duke game is still 7-7. That's crazy. Alright, we ready to move on to next week? This is one of those years that, like, I'm a little scared of what we can do here. So, let's look at the team. So right now we have 2 quarterbacks on roster. That's it. Dwayne Marley and Ralph Trejo. Or Treor. Running back wise, I'm essentially acting like James McNeil's not here. Personally, so we have 4 running backs 3 running backs currently on roster. Wide receiver, we currently have 4 receivers on roster. We're getting a lot more coming in. We have 3 tight ends on roster, plenty of left tackles, 2 guards, 3 centers, a lot more guards, 3 right tackles. Good thing I am bringing in some more linemen. That's the goal. Next year, in my opinion, it's Sunbelt title or bust. If we can't beat Southern Miss and win the Sunbelt title, I don't know how we're ever going to make it to the SEC. Because that's the end goal. I don't even care about national championships. This series was about taking a team from the Sunbelt, essentially, and moving them to the SEC. That's what this series was about, was getting our way to the SEC. And I will say, not this year, but next year we may move conferences because we've had a 9 and 10 win season. That gets conferences talking to you to move. So maybe we move to the American or the MAC or something like that. Or the Big 12, something in that range. Next off season, but yeah. We have a lot of defensive tackles. Not a lot of linebackers. We are weak at linebacker. Yeah, we need a lot of linebacker depth. And then we currently have what? 2, 4, 5. We have 5 corners. A little bit more than I thought. Not as much as I hoped. V-Dub, welcome to the stream, man. How have you been? Haven't seen you in a while, man. You doing well? No, series is not almost over. I'm looking for 8 seasons. So I'd argue we're getting to the halfway point, but that also time is going to play a factor there. Got 3 free safeties, 3 strong safeties. Okay, I feel good about a lot of our spots. Been all right, good. Good to hear. Good to hear, V-Dub. It's good to see you, man. Alright, let's move on. Come on, please let the quarterback be interested in us. Because if I can redshirt Cortez Mangum, because he ain't going nowhere. It's guaranteed. Because he wants to be close to home, so he is going nowhere. Alright. You bastards! Oh my god, I'm about to throw fucking hands. Okay, we're fighting now. We're fucking fighting now. Oh, ooh. Oh, you were at the UNC game? How about that fumble at the 1-yard line? I was quite happy about it. I'm about to beat the shit out of these Golden Eagles. The Eagles, welcome to the stream. You popped in right when I'm talking about beating the shit out of the Golden Eagles. Oh. We're going to have to fight for him. Oh, no. Yeah, well, we're out of this race. Yep. And the main reason is look at that top school. I had a bad feeling we were not going to get that chance here. Fuck. Okay, well. That kind of sucks, but yeah, we have to leave that one. This one, we still have a chance to fight in. I think Deuce Adams is our backup plan now. We kind of have to throw a little bit of a fight here and see if we can get into this one. Luckily, we're good here. We're good here. We're good here. Once again, we have to fight. I don't like it. Oh, proximity to home's an A. Oscar, I'm going to need to know all of your shit. Because if that coaching prestige and proximity to home is important to you, oh, we are hard selling the fuck out of this shit. Right now, I'm going to send the house on these guys. Because we have to. Oh, man. Fuck you, Colorado. Okay. If I can bring you in for a visit. Week 3. Easily playing time. Where the fuck's playing time? There it is. Okay. I don't know who I'm gonna need to bring in with him. They pulled the offer! They pulled the offer! They pulled the offer! Yes! If you're wondering why I'm so excited about David Zavala, dude's really solid right off the bat. He's gonna need a year, but he's really solid right off the bat. I have some high hopes for David Zavala. Thank you for pulling the goddamn offer, Penn State. Okay. Whew. Delaware pulled the offer too. Oh, and I thought, in case you guys haven't been keeping up, I do have to show my guy Cornell Gillen, because he is only on the board for one reason. Vanderbilt might be real. They just scored against LSU, and now up by 2 scores. Go Vandy, man. How about Diego trying to do his best to stay in school because he knows he's not going to be great in the NFL? Look at that throw power. I want him so badly just so I can have Wildcat formations. Alright. Okay, we have no problem. Everybody else pulled their offers because they're all worried about portal guys. Yes. Oh, this is what I wanted. Okay, let me find some guys to bring in for visits. So I can get some complimentary visits in. Okay, so no running backs. How about...
And his name is John C.
And his name is John Cena. We're not getting Wakefield. As much as I would love Wakefield, there's no way we were getting him. There is no fucking way we were getting him. I'm gonna go proximity to home just because. Okay, I could bring in Christmas too and get that complimentary boost on both of them. I might do that. Because I don't think I'm going to get a complimentary visit for anybody else if I bring them in. Maybe Blank. Nope. Mario Rudder. What about you? Nope. Oh, wait a minute. This one actually could help. Nope. Damn. I got really excited. I was like, yeah, bring him in. That'd be great. Nope. Okay. I guess... Yeah, I guess we'll just bring in Christmas, too, to get the best we can get out of this complimentary visit. Okay, and I can go Coach Prestige here. Okay. Whew! Good. Nope, no damaged ears. No damaged ears on the John Cena there. I've got the audio down enough. I don't have to have it all the way up for these streams, luckily. Okay, I do want to, once again, find a backup plan. Just in case we don't get Deuce Adams, let's go back and find another backup plan at quarterback. I mean, you're not a senior. And that's really, like, the thing. I would like you to be a senior. But, I mean, Parker Van Ness is a good quarterback. We played against him this year. He gave us some problems. Yeah, show me the ranks. Show me the ranks here. So the top quarterback on the board in the transfer portal is Jake Wakefield. We knew that. Yeah, we were not getting him. Oh, this man wants brand exposure. Yeah, we're not getting you that in Texarkana, bruh. Luke Duncan is an option. Pure pocket passer. Miles O'Neill. Okay, the only other guy that I'm looking at here that I think... Ooh. I want to take a look at this dude. Mainly because he's transferring out of Arkansas. I just want to know, how good is he? And then the other backup plan here I think is going to be Cutter Boley. Alright, let's see. How good are you guys? Oh wow, we have fallen on his board. Apparently we were higher up. Actually, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Okay. I can work with 75 speed. That's Hamilton speed. Better. He's the better option. He's the better option. Outside of speed, he's just the better option. So yeah, we have a new backup plan. I will offer the scholarship. I am not going to go for Trevor Jackson. Cutter Boley is now the backup plan. And I will contact friends and family. With that, I'm trying to think who I want to give these points to. I mean, let's just finish off Stephen Blank here. We should get him here in the next couple weeks. Yep. Whew. I love transfer portal weeks solely because they always stress me out. They're my favorite weeks for the stress. Because it's just like, okay, does he like us? Does he want to be here? Oh no. Oh yes. Oh no. Oh God. Stephen Blank is here. We now have brought in the second of our top 2 receivers on the board. It was him and Hops. They are our kind of ready to go now guys, but could use the time to develop. Marley's not happy. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Because if we bring in a quarterback, I'm going to let Marley go ahead and go look for another spot. Ooh. We did not jump. I'm going to have to bring you in for a visit. That's definite. I'd like it in week 4. I'm going to have to bring in some complimentary visits. I need to know what all this shit is for you. Ooh, can I bring both of you in? Would it be complimentary? It's not. Fuck. I'll bring you in this week, actually. Okay. Hell yeah. Complimentary visit. We'll go proximity to home. Bring that family in. We're family people. We're cheese people. Okay, Deuce Adams. We're number 1 on his board right now. I'm happy about that. Right now, I'm not terrifyingly worried. I'm hoping we can somehow find a way to win over Quentin Mavis. If we can get a 5-star prospect. Woo! I'm just going to try and end this punter situation. Just give us the punter. Okay, I'm just gonna give some more points to some of these guys to try and finish these battles. You don't have to make a picture of me. There's no reason for that. I will say we might get to Mario Rudder, which is great. He's a good pass rusher. I would love to bring you in for a visit. More complimentary visits. No. We'll bring in Deuce though in week 4. Hey man, you're probably gonna be the starter for the year. So attend a position meeting. I don't think we're gonna get Boley over Western Kentucky. Even if I was able to fight harder here, I don't think we'd be able to get him. Oh, cool. Yeah, I can bring you in for that. I mean, even though it's not a great thing, I'm still gonna bring you in for proximity to home. Bring the family, man. Bring the family. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready to see? This is a big week because we're going to find out if we get Quentin Mavis or not this week. This is it. I think this is the week we find out if we get Mavis. Oh man, Marley is pissed. Ooh, we are up there for Bully. He's starting to think about it. Oscar, man. Oscar, come on. Oh, that's hard sell territory. That's hard sell territory. That's totally hard sell territory. I might have to calc this, but I totally believe that's hard sell territory. I have to get it. There it is. I'm pretty sure that's hard sell territory. A C+, an A, and an F, I believe is hard sell. C+, an A, and an F. That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell. Oh, there we go. That might be what wins it for us. That with the visit, hopefully that does the job. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? No. No, not like this. No. No. Here, I'll take Bully off the board. Oh, I hope that fixes that playing time situation. Oh, we're right there! He's gonna make his decision this week. Oh, this is gonna come down to it for a handful of guys. Okay, we've got Jet White locked in. That's good. We're getting Jet White. So I'm happy with that. That's one corner taken care of. Mechie, I will give some points. Let's see. We don't even know enough about you to not send the house. I think we've got you locked up, you locked up. I'm not happy that the deal breaker just put in there. I mean, we've got Emmanuel Dobbs. Everybody else pulled their offer, so that's good. Yep. Oh, man. Dear Lord, we need a lot more than... They're telling me I need a lot more now. I mean, I don't think I need that much. But... we'll see in the long run. We've got him locked up. Yeah, I'd say most of these guys, done deal. This is the big one. This is the big one. We have to hope that that comes back down. I'm going to try and get this done. We need the linebacker depth. Oh, man. Oh, God, I hate how close we are to everything. Wait. Can I bring you in for... Nope. Can't bring you in for a visit. Okay. I think it's because it's too close to the visit day, but... Bring in the kicker. Alright. I'm terrified. Here we go. Please. Please tell me Deuce Adams still comes here. I don't want to have to start Mangum. We got Jalen Christmas. We kind of knew that. We got Jet White. We knew that. We got Kane Carter. We knew that. We got John Fine. We knew that. Devin Washington. We knew that. Cornell Gillen. We knew that. Hugh Bynum. We knew that. Oh, no. Mason Minor. Okay, we kind of had an idea about that one. Imani Incansha. Shannon Fleming. Rodney Stye. Or Stay. David Zavala. That one's big. Fuck. The punter. McTavish. Demario Rudder. There's the pass rusher. Okay, we got the kicker. We got the tight end. Oh no. We got Lyle Horner. There's our starting middle linebacker more than likely next year. We got Deuce Adams! Yes! 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 Oh. To say I was worried was an understatement. We got him. There is your starter for this season at quarterback. The Louisville transfer, Deuce Adams. Oh my God. Woo! Emmanuel Dobbs. Which is great. This gives our boy a year to grow. Cortez Mangum gets a year to grow with the red shirt. And we go from there. Alex Mechie. Alexander Franz. So a lot of work on the linebacker core, which is great. We did not get Quentin Mavis. Ah, that one hurts. No 5 stars yet. There's a lot of guys that are like, well, I think I want out now. Some of them they're still gonna be here. But one of them I will let have an opportunity to go look for another starting position. Alright, let's check it out. Your final recruiting class. Let's see where it ranks. I was hoping for top 50 and we make it at 45. 1 4-star prospect in Cortez Mangum. 26 3 stars. 1 2 and 1 1. Good. It's a good class. I really like the class right now. I think we filled a lot of holes that I had questions about in the long run, so I'm happy about it. Reminder, if you weren't here at the beginning, Cortez Mangum, the future of Bandit ball. star development, 4-star prospect. I mainly want him to sit to up that deep accuracy. That's the main reason I want him to sit a year. If he can get that into the 70s next year, we're good. Oh, we're so good. Here we go, Gideon, we already saw him. Kane Carter, normal development. But I think he's going to be a guy that might get playing time. That carrying is a little worrisome, so we'll have to see. But could be a guy who might have a big enough build to take over for Niles. John Fine, better carrying. Maybe he's the guy who takes over for Niles. We're looking for that guy that can take over there. We'll see who gets that job. He's been catching deep balls. He actually got a handful of deep balls this year. Hell, he had one of the biggest plays of the year as a deep ball. Because Hamilton was actually finding a way to hit those. Didn't happen until, like, what was it, week 8, I think? I think it was the Troy game? Might have been the Troy game. Devin Washington, not fat. He's not fast, but he's a good route runner, and that's why I wanted him. His route running is already in a good spot, normal development, so we'll see in the long run how good he really is. Here's the guy I'm mostly intrigued with. You guys are going to see some Wildcat this year, because I think he's going to play solely so I can run some Wildcat. 88 throw power for Cornell Gillen. He is essentially going to be a Wildcat quarterback. I am excited to see what he can do. That is sick. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even notice that was you, man. How's your Saturday been so far? I'm sorry I was so late on that. Hugh Bynum, normal development, kind of expected as much. He is more a developmental piece on the offensive line. We saw Jamison Cheeks already. Myrick, we knew. Jalen Christmas, normal development, but again, just like I said with Bynum, he's a piece to just let develop and hopefully become something in the long run. Steven Rawls, we talked about. Minor, normal development, but we're pretty stacked at defensive tackle. So this is a guy who gets a chance to develop. That 90 strength is already great. Get that block shed up, he's ready. Imani has impact development. Decent zone coverage to start. I don't think you're going to see him take the field one bit next year. He's going to need time. Shannon Fleming, I liked him for the speed. Now, he is an athlete, so we'll see exactly where he fits. But definitely can play linebacker if need be with 75 zone, 87 speed, 83 tackle. Might be another safety. We'll see. Rodney Stye, normal development. I didn't even see Fleming's development. Normal. 72 tackle, 79 speed, 76 zone for Stye, so that's nice to see. Zavala, normal development, but man, is he already got a good floor. We just got to see how high that ceiling is. McTavish, he's a punter. We know what punters do. He's got good kick power and accuracy already. David Hops, he's one of the few guys that might see starting time at wide out from day one. Good route runner. He's got decent hands. They need to be better. But he's one of the few guys I have high hopes for right off the bat. Stephen Blank, even better route runner. He needs to work on his hands. But these wide receivers, I just have hopes for. See them get better. Kimani Dunham, talked about him. He's the big get right now, I think, from this class currently. Quentin Mavis, normal development. Wow. I liked him a lot. Shocked we even had an opportunity to try for him. But he does go to the school that he wanted to go to anyway, so can't really be that mad. Demario Rudder, impact. Could possibly be a starter day one with this skill set. I don't know, though. The block shed, a little iffy to me, but everything else is in a decent spot. Bainfield was the backup plan if we lost AJ. We didn't lose AJ, so Bainfield's probably getting a red shirt. That's all I'm going to say there. Emmanuel Dobbs. Star development at corner. You see the coverage skills. They're not good. He's getting red-shirted. This guy, I hope to God develops how I believe he can. We're going to have a lockdown guy in Emmanuel Dobbs, I think, in the long run. Micah Robinson, normal development. We just need some depth at tight end. I like his catching ability. That's about it. Can't really block all that well. Deuce Adams, impact development. I mean, we got him for 1 year, and that's all I care about. Lyle Horner's got impact. Good zone coverage. Good speed. Good tackle. Probably starting for the next 2 years. Alex Mechie. We'll see how he does, where he plays on the outside, but he's got the speed to play there and the tackle ability. Alexander Franz, normal development. Fucking shit. I just realized I didn't see Hendy. I just realized I didn't see Oscar Hendy. Fuck. Not true freshman. Not true freshman. So redshirt freshmen will see upgrades. True freshmen don't. Because they're just coming in. Transfer freshmen will see it. Redshirt freshmen will see it, but true freshmen won't. Dear Lord, overthrow by Hayes King. Jet White. He's got good speed. He's got good coverage. He's going to be very solid next 2 years. I hope the development is not as good as the Caps. I hope the Caps are better. At least it's normal development, but my God, he's good. 84 man, 81 zone. Fuck you, Southern Miss. We're coming for that title, and we're going to take it. That's all I got to say about it. If he's playing, I'm going to target that bastard all day long. We're coming for you. I think it's a really good class. I like that we have 3-star guys. 2 in the secondary. 1 at quarterback. I think we're in a good spot in the long run. Let's look at position changes. Jet White is an 80 overall. That is great. And that is before anything. Let's look at these caps. Okay. Worry is he's kind of capped out. That's the worry. However, his zone coverage is already an 89, so I'm not going to complain about it. He can get better at man. He can get better with his hands, his power, his run stopping. That's good. At least there is something he can get better at. I'll take it. Let's see the caps on Deuce. Deuce Adams. He's capped out. We know what he is. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping he could be a bit better. But hey, he can run this offense the way I want to run it, the way I wanted to run it with Jaden Hamilton, and he might be able to run it a bit better. I'm excited to see how he plays. He will be our starting quarterback, though, at 78. That's definite. Cortez comes in at a 75. And Gideon's a 68. That's great. Oh, no, it's not run, punt. Not this offense is different than my Raiders offense. Raiders offense is we run Ashton Genty until you can't stop him anymore. Like, if you can't stop Ashton Genty, I'll run right down your throat. This is much different. Much different. Oh, man, Cortez Mangum's going to be a problem. I can't wait to see his caps. Okay. John Fine comes in at 65. Carter is 64. Perfect. So we'll have 3 backs that can play. McNeil, I think, is going to be going elsewhere. It depends on how many guys we have to cut as well. Okay, wide receivers. Washington comes in at 69. Okay, some of these guys might actually see playing time. I did not expect him to be a 69 overall. Okay. Micah comes in at a 67. So it's redshirt in training camp? Yeah. They won't get any upgrades this year. Like the true freshmen will not get any upgrades this year. They'll get it next year, though. Like, all of these guys, I'm excited to see how much they go up, because we're going to have to find out who's playing left tackle. We don't have that answer. Same thing here with guard. There's going to be a fight for who's starting on the offensive line. We have so many guards. I'm so happy about it. At least one of you has to move the left guard. I'm going to move Merrick. Good left guard. Yeah. Actually, I'm also going to move Jared Paul to left guard as well. That way we have 4 on each side, and they can play whichever side they need to. Alright. I'm interested to see how Dante Blade progresses, because he has a chance to play either side if he progresses well enough. Edge rusher, Fabian Vines, how good can you get? How good can you continue to get? We do have a couple of, wow. Minor comes in at 68. Okay. 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 70, wow. I'm going to actually move you, I think, to the middle. Yeah. That way I can redshirt the freshman. And you're going to move to Sam linebacker. Yep. I think that'll take care of that for now. I'm interested to see Brian Dobbins or Byron Robbins. I completely messed up his name. I'm interested to see how big of a jump he takes. And these two, 68, 66 off the bat, I'll take it. I will take it. $68 off the bat might be the guy who takes over for Little Mac in the long run. look at your... Nope, I can't look at your caps yet. Well, we have a kicker battle. We have a kicker battle, guys. And right now, your winner of that kicker battle is Dwayne Banfield. I think Matlock's going to have to earn the starting job. Depending on cuts, he could get cut. I didn't even think about the fact that his accuracy's not great. I didn't even think about that. And McTavish, I mean, you are easily going to be just redshirted for a year. So we have a senior punter, so we'll already have our freshman punter ready to go. Let's go ahead and take care of the position changes for the athletes. I mean, I think we'll put you at right edge. You're too small to play defensive tackle in this scheme to me. And then Shannon Fleming was a linebacker. However, you could play safety. They like you as a rusher? Timeout. Your strength's only 75. .5'11", 222. That's either safety or off ball to me. Oh, okay, so I can actually see different stats depending on what I'm looking at here. .77 hit power, 68 block shed. Actually is not too bad. Hell, maybe you are an undersized pass rusher. I hate that he might be an undersized pass rusher. Right now, I'm going to put you at free safety. Right now. That way I can look at your skill set at free safety. 75 zone. That's what it was. Hit power 77, pursuit 78. I want to know the pass rush skills. Okay. I want to know what the rush skills are. So you're the weakest of the bunch. Yeah, 75, 72. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Yeah. I might... It's either safety or outside linebacker. I think I'm going to put you at outside linebacker for now. Just because we need the depth there. We do have Chase Taylor, who's just a junior, luckily, but we need the depth there. Alright. I think those are our moves. Not a lot. But, hey, I'll take it. I'm a lot happier with the overall of some of these freshmen than I thought was going to be. Alright, next week. Holy shit. That was a level up. I'll take it. So Dante Blade doesn't like the conference prestige right now. Okay. Got a couple guys who aren't happy with playing time. Matlock's mad because his shit bugged anyways. Yeah. Apparently Chase Taylor's not happy, but he'll be fine. Our highest overall player on the team now is Jet White at an 85 overall. Okay. I'm down with it. How much better did you get? Oh, you got a lot better. That man coverage was a 79 last we saw it. It is now an 87. Yeah, he is a very good cover corner. This is the best cornerback we've had on the team. From like a pure ability standpoint, he is the best corner we've had on the team, hands down. Well, the Sunbelt Conference was a little bit better of a conference. The conference prestige is off of all the teams that are in it and their records and how well they have done. And essentially it's two teams. It's us and Southern Miss. That's about it. A little bit else, but yeah, the conference ain't great. So yeah. Okay. This went about how I expected. Deuce Adams, not losing the starting job. Dwayne Marley, you're a 74 overall. That's a starter elsewhere. You just, yeah, your throw power went up 2 spots. Good on ya. His speed at least went up to an 84. Like, he was real slow at one point. I'm talking slower than Hamilton. But yeah, he just does not fit this team as a starter. He'd be a good backup, but he obviously wants to play. I'm going to give him that opportunity to play. So, yeah. Appreciate you being here, Dwayne. Now, here's a guy we talked about last year. Because he was a gem, like, what, 1-star quarterback. His caps are really nice overall. Like, 89 throw power is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. He's already capped that out. He's not a very healthy dude. He's not going to run much, at least this year. This is your developmental backup. He's got a long way to go. He's got to develop a shit ton, but he's our developmental backup at least. He's definitely not going to be playing this year, I don't think. He'll be the probably QB3. Probably. We'll see. Oh. And Cantu bulked up. Cantu bulked up to 224. I like that. I gotta know, is Headley Cantu our new power back? Or the closest thing we have to one. Yeah, probably. Probably. You are probably our new power back, Headley. Yeah, 83 carrying's not bad. I'm happy with that. Nearly fully capped out. 90 speed now. 95 acceleration. I mean, Headley's definitely going to be probably the lead back. We'll see in the long run how the split goes, but Eric Wells decided he was like, hey, you're telling me I can get some playing time this year? Oh, I'm coming for it. 87 speed. He's still got room to work too. Got to work on those hands. It's definite. Oh man, if your carrying wasn't so low, you would be our power back. Hell, you still might be. Okay, Eric Wells might become the power back, which is weird because he's not built to be that. And James McNeil is probably gone, if we're being honest. Bush has a good off season. Okay, if I'm being honest, I knew Falcon wasn't going to go up much. He's essentially capped out. So, he's as good as he's going to get. But, he's a good player. He plays better than the 73 overall, hands down. Oh! Never mind. He's nowhere close to capping out. What are you doing, Falcon? Have you just been working on your mental abilities? Your sure hand? Actually, yeah. You've just been working on your sure hands. You just don't want to drop the football. That's what you've been doing all off season. Okay. Hey, that's fine by me. He's got 92 speed. He's got good hands. That route running is still nothing special, and it was never going to be anything special. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Falcon does. Here in his last year, he's still going to be that number 2 guy. These guys are our slot guys. So, keep that in mind. Vasquez, good offseason. Goes up by 6. Definitely still some room to work. Route running, though, it's gotten a lot better. Still definitely a lot of room to grow. Has JCP capped? No. He can get faster? He's still got 1 tick of quickness. 2 for elusiveness. 2 for power. Oh, wow. Okay. He's not going to be mocked by the freshmen. What do you mean? He's still our number 1 receiver. He's just not a great route runner. The other guys are better route runners. He's got better hands and speed than all of them. Hell, he's got better hands than JCP. Much better hands than JCP. Maybe not as good on the spec catch, but just basic catching. And actually, he's a better deep route runner, I think. No. Never mind. I don't think he's better at any route runnings than JCP. Maybe deep, but that might be it. How did Kyrie do? I thought he played really well when I brought him in during the bowl game. I thought Kyrie Brown played pretty well. And yeah, he's about capped out. He's going to be a backup his whole career, which kind of sucks. But he's going to be a backup. He can get better hands. Yeah. Falcons deep route 66. Yeah. Okay, so his route running is awful. But his hands. His hands. Okay. Shaq gets a bit of a boost. Taloni had a decent one, and Morrow had a decent one. No crazy boost at tight end, which is a bit disappointing. Did you get any quicker, Taloni? Because you're mainly starting just because you're the best blocker we have. You've gotten even better at blocking. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I don't know. We might go back to Shaq being the primary tight end. Like, fully being the primary tight end. Because he's just a better receiver than everybody else. But the other two are just much better blockers. Though, you gotta give Caleb Morrow his credit. He's got good hands. Decent route running, but good hands. What's your blocking a bit? You're not the greatest run blocker. You're solid. Not the greatest. It's funny. It's like you have Shaq, who can't run block at all, but is a phenomenal receiver. You have Taloni, who can run block, but isn't a great receiver. And you have Morrow, who's literally the fusion of both of them. He technically should be the starter because he's the best of both worlds. But I prefer McBath. He just is not a good run blocker. Actually, that's better than I thought it was. Never mind. And he plays so much better than those numbers. That 55 spec catch is bullshit. This man is so much better than that. He outplays his ratings constantly. Oh. Okay, guys. Can we get an applause for the offensive line? These guys were like, we're putting the work in. 5, 4, 8, 5. These guys put in the work in the offseason. Now, I'm not going to name a starter at left tackle just yet. Right now, I am definitely leaning Harry Jennings with that 85 pass block. But I'm not going to... I don't think I'm going to name a starter just yet. I'm happy everybody put the fucking work in. Left guard, you could have put more work in, guys. This is a spot where somebody could leap you. Very much so. Mormon, I was hoping for more work from you. Really nice job, Carruthers. Good job. I wish you got a little bit stronger. That's all I'm gonna say. But hell, he worked on his pass blocking. Hot damn. +8 on all of his pass blocking numbers. So good on fucking Titus Carruthers, man. Give credit where it's due. Right guard, Eric Bordeaux gets a nice boost. Darren Randall doesn't get any. That's depressing. And Clement. Hey. Well, we know who's starting at right guard. That's not a question. The tackles. They understood. They understood the goddamn assignment. We can just say that right now. They understood the damn assignment. Emeka Blake +6. Dante Blade +9. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you're going to start, but you're definitely the backup at left tackle. Yeah, I mean, that strength might alone let you start. Yeah, Dante Blade, I think, might be our left tackle. And he's the guy who's not happy about playing in the Sun Belt. I'm gonna change up the music. We've been listening to the same track for far too long. Give me... Fabian Vines takes a bit of a boost, not a lot. That's a bit disappointing there. I was hoping for more. Gaston Varley takes a nice jump. Monte Weaver. Remember, he got injured week 1, out for the year. He did get his red shirt, so he still has a medical red shirt available, which is great. We'll see how he plays. He's going to take over that role as a pass rusher inside. And I'm interested to see how he does. That block shed. Only 61? Dude, you played a lot better than that week 1. That's crazy. Yep. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh. Oh, poor Kellen Jepson. Jepson didn't get much work in the offseason. I don't know why. Is he capped? Oh, he is. Oh, no, Kellen. Oh, Kellen's capped out. I mean, he's a good player. We know this. It's hard not to start Kellen Jepson on the other side. But, I don't know. D'Angelo Coco said, I'm getting that work in the offseason. He still does not have a finesse move in his arsenal. 86 strength. The block shed still ain't there, but I don't know. D'Angelo Coco might be the guy to get a chance on that outside. I don't know. We'll have to see. I thought I knew who the starting pass rushers were. I don't know anymore. Sterling has a good offseason. Horace, I had high hopes that you were going to have a really good offseason, man. I mean, you're a good player. You always seem to step up when you have to come into the game, but we'll see. We'll see if you're that starter this year or not, because Quentin Mercer decided he was going to put in the work. Like, Mercer might be that guy now. We'll see. I love it. I love that we're not at a point where we know what this team looks like already. There are still question marks. Chase Taylor takes a slight bump up. Not much. A little bit disappointing there. I was hoping for more from you, but I think you were working on your physical and mental, well, your physical traits more than you were your ratings. I really was hoping he'd get a bit faster. Because, I mean, this is kind of your guy right now that's got to lead this defense right now. Because we don't know how Lyle's going to play. Speaking of, he's now up to an 80 overall. Bro, where did you come from? I don't remember where you transferred from, but my God, they did not use you, bro. Like, where did you come from, sir? Kentucky. Kentucky didn't know what they had, my guy. You played as a freshman. They didn't know. They didn't know what they had in you, sir. They didn't know. Like, look at these caps. Dude, this man could be a pass rusher. He could be a safety. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. This might be the best player I've ever gotten out of the transfer portal. From like a cap standpoint. That's absurd. Dude, Lyle, you are not only starting, I think we give Lyle the captain's patch. I think hell, I might give him 44. That's crazy. We will go through and do numbers. Harlan. Good offseason. He understands that there's an opening now. Ron's got a little bit of a boost. Not a huge one, but a little bit of a boost. What are your caps looking like? Okay, not as crazy as your counterpart, but still good. You still have plenty of growth. Excuse me. Whew. Ooh. Okay, interesting situation here now. Dorian Jackson took a jump. So did Devin Rutherford. Leon Perrine, who I was thinking was going to be the number 2 guy, did not take the jump I thought he would. Decent jump by Robbins. There's that speed, 85. Those coverage skills are still low for where they can be. They're still good. I definitely feel like he's going to be having another year kind of on the back end. But if need be, he can come in, which is the important thing. Yeah, these two disappointed me. I'll tell you that right now. Leon Perrine and Orlando Hayter did not have the offseason I expected. And I don't know if I'm sold on Dorian Jackson on the outside at only 83 speed, but might have to live with it. Corner is an interesting situation currently. Outside of the number 1 spot. Don't know. Jamie Garcon takes a nice jump. So does Rudy Betts. Or Rudy Bettis. Big thing here. What's that zone coverage at, Jamie? 80. So, woo. You're not the fastest dude. He's essentially capped out on his speed ability. But, whew, he can cover, which is nice to see. There you go. There you go, Dash. Your boy Lil Matt continues to grow. 79 overall. He is almost fully capped out. He somehow is hitting even harder. His pursuit's great. His tackle has never gotten good, which makes sense. all he does is lay the wood. He's a quick son of a bitch. And holy shit, he's got decent enough coverage. We might see a Little Mac interception. Do I believe that we could see a Little Mac interception? Maybe. Maybe. I think first things first, we'll see him just kill a man, but you know. Yeah, he upgraded a lot of his physical traits too. He's got platinum workhorse. Oh my god. Oh my god, Matlock, you barely got better. You barely got better. Yeah, AJ Matlock's like, yeah, go ahead, cut me. Please. Okay, overall, there are a few players I'm disappointed in. Offensively, I'm happy with almost everybody. Some of the guards I have a problem with, but the tackles. What are his things? You mean his abilities? Like his physical traits? Workhorse means like he's just never going off the field. He's essentially Travis Hunter. He's got stamina for days. Oh wow, he's got winning time too. Increased composure late in close games. The aftershock means he doesn't hurt himself when he hits people, but he kills them. Hammer means he's just really good at killing people, and workhorse means that he doesn't get hurt. He's built to hurt and feel no damage. He is Juggernaut. I didn't even do that. I think I gave him Silver, Aftershock, and Hammer, and that was it. I don't even think I gave him Workhorse. I might have, but I don't think I did. Like, legitimately, he got most of this on his own. So this man just built himself to be a literal juggernaut. I love that. Oh, God. I love this game sometimes. Good, let's go some old school. Let's go some DVT. And this man killing people. I love it. Little Mac doing the Lord's work. Overall, I'm very happy with the way the team has panned out so far. I'm interested to see if we're able to keep a lot of these players in the long run. Like, Dante Blade is the big name right now with how badly he seems upset with conference prestige. And that's what's good. It's a video game. It shouldn't make crazy sense. What, did Vandy win? Fucking Vandy won. Holy shit. Ooh, we got to make a good amount of cuts. Well, first, we will be cutting Dwayne Marley. I'm letting him have a chance to go start elsewhere. And we will also be cutting kicker AJ Matlock. He was like, fuck you guys. You guys don't score enough points. I'm never happy with the points you guys score. Fuck you. You missed like 9 field goals, AJ. And partially it was the game. But, fuck you. Dwayne Banfield wanted to be here. He wanted to stay close to home, damn it. Alright. Let's look at the other positions. Where can I make cuts? We still need to cut 5 guys. I think I'm mainly going to focus on guys that either, aren't going to start for a while anyways, or may want to leave anyways. So, Mario Ahmad, goodbye. I'm going to cut Evan Flanagan. I mean, I want to redshirt some guys, so I can't cut everybody, but we still need 3 more cut prospects. I'm going to cut Anthony Martino. He's just not going to see playing time here, more than likely. I mean, Aiken is upset about his playing time, and he's not going to see it here anyways. Goodbye. Need to cut one more guy. Oh, yeah. We also need to let James McNeil go because he's upset with playing time. I mean, he wants to go elsewhere where he's not going to have as much to fight for a job. Here you go, James. I do want to see if there's any other guys that I'm willing to cut ties with. I like all my tackles. I'm not making a move with tackle, I know that much. I might cut Pegasus Clifford just because he's a senior and he's got no room for playing time here. Yeah. Here we go. I think that's everybody. We're not going to move conferences this season. Possibly next season. It depends. If we don't win the Sun Belt, we're not moving. We are not moving until we win the Sun Belt. I think that's everything we're going to do. This is what? So, 2025, 2026, 2027. So, we're going into 2028. Do we know of any conference moving in 2028? I don't think we know how things are going to look like in 2028. Is that an actual thing? Oh, hypothetical. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think we know what things are going to be by that point, so we're not going to worry about it. So my head. And now it's time. It's time for the final bits. Ooh, Jet White is not happy with our conference or our championship contender ranking. I love it, legitimately. So I'm very interested there. And of course, Dante Blade's not happy. Gideon's fine. Gideon's like, yeah, it's cool. Alright. We are up now to a 72 overall. Still a 1.5 star school. Let's start with the schedule. I will say this. We have to play some rivals. We have not played many of our rivals. So you guys have to pick some rival games. Oh, we are headed to Southern Miss this year. Fuck yeah, I want to kill them in their house. Alright. So, we have our 2 bye weeks already locked. So, yeah. We have our weeks set. We have to play 2 conference games. Or 2 rival games. Technically, Arkansas is not a rival. Technically. That's the only thing I have to say there is they're technically not a rival. I would not mind playing them, but they're technically not a rival. Missouri State and Memphis. I'm down playing Memphis. I do want to play Memphis. Texas isn't a rival. I don't believe they're a rival for us. I want to see if there's a thing that shows all the rival teams. Here we go. See if I can find the rivalries. Because Missouri State's won. Missouri State's won. Memphis is won. So, Memphis is the only one they have here for some reason. Which is weird. That's like the only one they have here. Because I'm by the game. Nope. Yeah, so Memphis is one. That's definite. Outside of that, I don't really remember. I don't know if there's a way to look at our rivals in here. I'm going to see if there is. Let's see. Nope. Here, let me see if I can look at it through here. Potential playing time. Program tradition. Not what I want. Yeah. I don't remember who the rivals are. Oh, there's a team information spreadsheet. Alright. Alright, let's see. Arkansas State. Where's the rivalry games? Okay, Memphis and Missouri State. Those are the only two rivals. To us, Arkansas is a rival, but not in the game. So, I am down to play I'm down to play one, if not both of them. I'll leave that up to you guys. Whoops. Once again, clicked on the wrong thing. So, leave that up to you. But we haven't played a lot of rivalry games, and we have to kind of build up stuff. So we want to play both? Okay, so we'll keep them on the schedule as is. We will host Missouri State and head to Memphis. That leaves you 2 games. You get to pick the home opener and an away game. What do you want? Because I think, given the way last year went, ooh, dear Lord, that's going to be a rough stretch of all. Well, no, never mind. Because then it would just be back to back. Okay, I'm not that mad at it now. Not that mad at it. Alright. Week 7 change. Okay, who do you want to play in week 7? And should this be home or away? These are all the teams available week 7. That's it. That's all the teams available week 7. And we can't change it. We cannot change it. We have to have a game week 7 and week 2. TCU. We got Ole Miss. I'm just looking at who all is here just to get an idea of where everyone else is at. Well, Mean Green are 2 stars. Poor Kennesaw State. Wow, Nevada's a 1 star? That's crazy. Alright. We'll go to TCU. What is the home opener? Keep in mind, this is a home game, so I don't think you're going to be able to bring in, you know, an Alabama. We're not that good. So I'd say a 2-star or lower school is the best we're going to get. Oh, you want a domination game for the home opener? Kennesaw, Kent State are 0 stars. Liberty's a half star. You can pick an FCS game if you want. I mean, I think we're past FCS games, but you can elect to have an FCS game. Huskies are 1 star. Half star for New Mexico State. Poor Aggies, man. 1 star for the Wolfpack in Nevada. Half star for Ohio Bobcats. Temple's a 1 star. Bobcats are a 1 star. Toledo's a 1 star. UMass is half a star. UTSA is 1 star. Utah State's a 1 star. Western Michigan's a 1 star. There you go. Air Force Akron's a half star. Ball State's a 1 star. Charlotte's half a star. There's all your options. A lot of schools to choose from for the home opener. Who do you want to play? Because after this, we're gonna look at the freshmen and look at their caps first, along with change any numbers if we want to. Because I do want to change a few numbers, and then we'll do the preview of the prospects to see who we have some chances at, and then we're gonna call it a stream. Oh, because that game ended. Check this one. I will say, if you want to dominate, a team like Charlotte makes sense. If you want an actual FBS team. I don't know, like, if you want an actual FBS team or if you want an FCS. So, dear Lord, Oklahoma killing them. Charlotte, okay. Taking on the Charlotte 49ers in the home opener. Should be a dominant affair, but well, we've struggled before. So that is your schedule, because we have so many conference games. That's going to be your schedule. We have Charlotte. I thought we were going to have more options. I didn't realize we were going to be this, like, limited, which kind of sucks, but I did want to have some rivalry games, given we haven't played a lot of rivalry games. So, next year, we will do Arkansas with the start of Cortez Mangum. It's definite. But we will start the year in week 1 against Charlotte for the home opener. We've got bye week, week 1, bye week. Great. Then we host Missouri State. We then head to Memphis. And then we start conference play heading to JMU. Head to Harrisonburg. Big party school. We then take on Georgia State, who, remember, got a new head coach in Brett Belima, so that'll be interesting. We then host Georgia State, head to TCU, so that's the big challenge for the season. Then we head to Louisiana Tech. We come home to face Troy. go on the road to face the Warhawks and our biggest rival in the Sun Belt, the team we have never beaten, the Southern Miss Golden Eagles. Then we will come home for the last 2 games of the regular season against South Alabama and the Raging Cajuns. And hopefully in Week 15 we will be playing in the Sun Belt title game. That is your schedule. Now, let's find out how good these freshmen can be. And we just can't wait. We've got to know. What are those caps, Cortez? What are those caps? Oh, Lord. He took Dwayne's number. I mean, I think I'm going to change that. I liked him wearing... 7 was his initial number. We probably will give him a different number. I want him to have his own number. I don't want to see Dwayne Marley when I see that number. His accuracy can get a lot better, and that excites me. His throw power is already really good at 91. It can't get much better, but that is fine. He's already got a cannon. I'm fine with it. He can become more aware and get better at play action. Fantastic. He can become more elusive. He can get faster. He can get healthier. This man is going to be great. I'm ecstatic for this man. Oh, we also have to set captains. So. Or no. It's player info. That's what we gotta do. What number do we want to give him? I'm thinking single digit. No further than 19. What number do we want to give Cortez Mangum? I don't think 0's available. No, 0's not available. So 1 to 19. Hey, if I find some gems, I'm gonna recruit them. If I can find some gems, I'll recruit them. I'm probably not going to go after some 1 to 2 stars if they are not gem players at this point. I kind of like 15. I don't know why 15 or 5. Give him 1 because he is number 1. Okay. All right. I was going to say 5 or 15 was speaking to me, but I like 1. I like 1. Cortez Mangum going to rock number 1. Number 1 in your books. Number 1 in on the field. Number 1 in your hearts. Cortez Mangum. I like 9. Gideon can keep it. Gideon, what are your caps at, my guy? Not bad. Not bad. He can get a bit stronger of an arm. He can get more accurate. He can get faster. Like, we've got 2 really good quarterbacks for the long haul. I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about that right there. I'm good with 26 and 33. I'm not going to change those numbers. But more importantly, what are your caps, boys? John Fine. Ooh, is already capped out on quickness. Not the greatest caps. He can get better at carrying. So he could become more of a power back in the long run. We'll see what happens. But definitely going to need a year to sharpen his skills. That's a definite. He has a lot of limitations. Kane Carter, you got a good name. Better than I expected. He can get a bit quicker. He can get more elusive. His hands aren't going to be great. That carrying's never going to be top tier. But He definitely wants to become a power back. He can become a true blue power back. His caps are a lot better than I thought they were going to be. So the future is bright for Kane Carter. We can say that much. Now, wide receiver. What does the future look like for Devin Washington? Yeah, he's more speed than power currently, but he can become more power. So Devin Washington can get a bit faster. Okay. He can get better with those hands, a lot better with those hands. His route running can get better, and it's already at a solid spot to start. He can get more elusive and get definitely more powerful. Okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Rocking 83 too. Good old school receiver number. I was hoping you were rocking single digits. I'm happy, David. He's freshman Falcon. Kind of. Falcon was quicker already. He had a little more speed to him already. But yeah, very similar. Very similar. Very similar. David Hops. Oh, this man could be so fast. His hands are not going to get a lot better. That worries me. His route running is already at a nice spot to start, but it's not going to get a lot better. So he's going to become solid at route running, but never great. This man's going to beat you with speed and not his route running, but it's going to be good enough. He's elusive. He's going to get more powerful in the long run. And he's... Okay, we have like 9 different gadget players apparently, because David Hops is all speed initially. I just thought about it. He's the JCP replacement. That's what he fits. Yeah, that's probably where he's going to end up being. I gotta know. Cornell Gillen. He's going to get a little bit faster. Olympic sports car because he's under rugs. That NIL money. Gotta be used wisely. Interesting. Okay, Cornell Gillen just became the most interesting player on this roster. I'm going to move him around a lot. He's not ever going to be the greatest route runner. He'll get more agile. He's never going to be dominant, but he'll be good in the long run. I want to know... Where's the... I need to know. Show me the throw power. Oh, I can't see it? You're not going to show it to me? You suck. No, I wanted to see his throw power. I can look at it when I've got him at Wildcat quarterback. Okay, and then Stephon Blank. Okay, he'll get a bit quicker. Not a lot, but a bit quicker. So he'll never be the fastest guy on the field. His hands will get better, which is fantastic. His route running, which is already very good, is going to be great. He's not going to get any more elusive. He will become more powerful, which I'm happy about that in his frame. Yeah. He's going to be your big-bodied route runner. He's essentially a wide receiver that could play tight end. That's what he is. He's your big-bodied wideout. Never gonna kill you with speed. We got a lot of fun players now. And some of these freshmen are playing because we only have 4 guys. So at least 2 of these receivers are gonna see playing time. Okay, Micah Robinson. Okay, his route running can get better. That's good. Hands can get better. That's great. I already can tell you, he's going to become a poor man's Shaq McBath. Timeout. Where's the run blocking? Because I think he's going to become a poor man's Shaq McBath. Could even become better than Shaq. We have a new time traveler. I didn't shit on him. I did say, what the fuck's up with the number? I was very, I can't remember my own characters now anymore. Jonathan West was very much confused of the number 97 on a safety. And I mean, there's not much to shit on him for. He's a strong he's a pure box safety. He is what he is. He kills people. Like, can't really shit on the guy for that. For being what he is. Okay, Rennell Merrick. How good are you? Okay. That's good to know. Now, for me, I like my guards to be better run blockers than pass blockers in the long run. So I'm actually very happy with this setup. He's going to be a powerhouse, though, which is awesome. Oh, yeah. This guy's going to be real good in the long run. I'm excited for him. How about Steven Rawls? I mean, it doesn't matter your size. If you can hit somebody, you can play fucking box safety. You're essentially just a linebacker, but doesn't matter your size if you can hit them hard enough. Ooh! Okay. Steven Rawls has very nice caps. It's not, like, crazy good, but they're very solid. He's already a good run blocker, so he can just get better there. He's got to become a better pass blocker. And he's got to get stronger. He's never going to be the strongest dude in the room, but yeah. I actually really like his caps where they are right now. Very surprised at how good he is. Jalen Christmas. Do we get a present? He's a backup. I'm not even going to look anymore. He's a backup. He is a backup. That's fine, but he's just a backup. There's not much to get overly excited about there. Hugh Bynum. Okay. He's definitely going to need time, but his caps say he can be pretty good. I don't know if he's ever going to be dominant, but he definitely can be pretty good. Jamison Cheeks. He wants to be a left tackle of the future, I can tell you that much. He has the potential to get there. Let's hope he can reach it. He can be a very well-rounded tackle. That's insane. He's never going to be overtly strong, which is a bit of a downside, but he could be a fantastic tackle. I mean, if he develops well, you're looking at a top 5 draft pick of a tackle. Like, that's The potential's there. Will he reach? It's the other question. Okay. Let's look at the Mario Butler. Okay. I don't know if he's ever going to be top tier as a rusher. But he's got the intangibles already. Can he get all the coachable stuff down? He's got to get those moves up. If he can get those moves up, he's already got the strength. He's got to get the block shed up. But everything else is in a good spot already. And with those caps, I think he could be pretty good in the long run. It's going to take him some time, but definitely has a chance. Jason Minor. This man's going to hurt people. He's got 79 power moves already. 90 strength. He's not fast. But my God, he's going to throw people to the wayside. If that block shed gets boosted up. Oh my God. I am excited for his future. This right here is our Sterling replacement. If he develops right. Okay, we got 2 linebackers to look at here. Mac found his boxing partner. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, caps are in an interesting spot here for everything below quickness. He's not going to get much faster, which kind of sucks, because that speed isn't at a great spot, so he's going to be very limited going sideline to sideline. Zone coverage is going to get excellent. Tackling can get a lot better, which is great. Play rec and awareness can get a lot better. He can get stronger. And his pass rush can get better. The only downside to you is you're just not going to be fast. That's the only downside to you. Just got to hope he develops. Shannon Fleming. The guy that could seemingly do it all. Holy fuck, he's going to be fast. He's already got good zone coverage. It can get better and hopefully will. He's already a solid enough tackler, and that can get better. Okay, we found the limitation of Shannon Fleming. He is not the most aware dude. This dude may never fully grasp that he's playing football. That's the situation there. He can get more powerful, and he can get better at rushing. Yeah, okay, his only limitation is up here. That's funny as hell. That is funny as hell. Okay. Rodney Sty. I mean, he's already at least decent up here. It's not going to get much better, but like he's decent up here at least already. That's good. He can get extremely fast, which that would be great. He can go from sideline to sideline in the long run. He will become very powerful. Academically to play football. He might not. He legitimately might not. He's going to be a tackle machine, though. Nice job, Rodney. Great zone coverage ability is just going to get better. And he can pass rush a bit. Yeah, I like the future for Rodney Sty. I like the future for you, kid. I want a better number for you, though. Horner needs a better number. 39? No. You're a middle linebacker leading this team. You need a middle linebacker number. Can we get... 52's taken. We want to go Brian Urlacher's 54. I feel like that works for him. 55? Okay, we can go 55. We can go 55. He needs that middle linebacker number. Oh, that's a good counterpoint. We had 44, now we jumped to 55. See what you're doing there. Freshman here to look at. Here we go. Let's look at the corners. I want to start with David Zavala. Okay, this man's already extremely solid of a zone cover guy at 75. He's not the greatest press guy. He will get there. I was not ready for his man coverage to be like that high potential-wise. That's crazy. He's already pretty fast. He can get a little bit faster, which is nice. The hands, man, need to get better, and they will. He's not a great tackler right now, but he'll become it. He'll become a very sure tackler. David Zavala is going to be good. I don't know how good, but good. And now we have to check on Emmanuel Dobbs. Star development, remember. The world is his goddamn oyster. This is Emmanuel Dobbs' world, and we're just living in it. I'm changing your number. 18's not the number you want to wear. You want to wear a number people are going to remember. What number should Emmanuel Dobbs wear? Bruh. This man is going to be so good. He's never going to be a hard hitter, and that's fine. This is our pure cover corner. He's weak. He's not going to be your hitter, but he's your cover guy. This is your lockdown. This is your PS2. Your Asante Samuel is a better, even better correlation. Man needs a different number, though. 18's not it. That's not it, my guy. I'm thinking like 30 seems a bit high. 22. 22, 25, something like that. What are we thinking? Maybe a single digit? I could see him wearing one defensively. 25? Okay. 25. There we go. That's a better number. That's a better number. All right. Okay, let's look at Kimani Dunham. Okay, first things first, he's never going to get faster. I like him having 97, though. It's kind of fun. Little Max kept 97. It's been his thing. He's the dude wearing the weird 97. Kimani Dunham is never going to get faster, and that's fine. 88 speed is fine at safety. He's not good right now in man coverage. He will get better. He's a good zone cover safety, and he will get so much better. He'll get better at run support. He's going to learn that from Little Mac. He's going to learn to hit people, probably from Little Mac. And he's got no hands right now, but he will get better at that. They'll never be great. He's not going to be a pick guy. But, bruh, Kamani Dunham's future is very bright. Very bright. Yeah, Little Mac, you gotta teach your boy here how to hit, and then he'll be set. Kicker, Dwayne Banfield. You can have 18. That was AJ Matlock's number. You can have it. You can have it, Dwayne. His kick power's maxed. 92, I'm fine with that. His kick accuracy's not even maxed. It's going to get better. That's great. His awareness will get better. Everything will get better. If he could max out his throw power, that would be hilarious. Yeah, he's just going to be a good kicker. How about the punter? Oh my god, he can get better? We can have a god tier punter. I should not be as excited about having a god tier punter as I am. Yes. Yes. God tier punter, here we go. Oh, final thing I have to do. I do want Deuce Adams to wear a different number. Yeah, as long as it's available, I want him to wear a certain number. You know, I love the number 30. I can't change his number because he's a real person. No, okay, that's fine. I think after this year, all the real people should be gone. After this year. So he'll rock 13. I'm good with it. I'm a little sad, but I'm good with it. Okay. Tradition marches to his own beat. Very true. Very true. Okay. It's time for the last thing before we finish up stream and head out. And then I'm sitting here playing a bit to figure out who's starting where. Let's take a look at the prospect board. We have 500 hours. Whoops. Any state. Well, we have nobody interested that's above a 3-star. 3 stars are the only players that seem to be interested in us. Never mind. We have a 4. Time out. Don't threaten me with a good time. Did you just say 4-star running back? Put him on the fucking board. Let's see. 5-star prospects. This is what we need to check actually first. No 5-star prospects want to come here initially. We'll check those guys out probably later in the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And almost all of them are running backs. That's amazing. I'll put you on the board as well. Courtney Stoke. On the higher up. You want pro potential. What did you want? What's your deal breaker? Playing time? Actually, I think I have to take you off the board. Playing style, I can live with. Playing time might not be great. Garrison Charbonnet. That's a great name. Jean Kaiser? I'm not guaranteeing we're going to offer him a scholarship, but he's on the board. Oh, yeah, and I brought in Billy Burns. That's a pass rusher I need to be able to commentate with. Come on, man. Billy Burns? Hell yeah. Okay. Now let's look at the 3 stars that want to come here. An athlete out of Texas. We will definitely take a look. That's definitely a guy I want to take a gander at. Linebacker, I do want to make sure we get some linebackers on the board. Brad Lewis. I will say I do want to look and see who's available in pipeline. So I want to see if Arkansas has any. I went the wrong way. Has any crazy prospects? Nope. Great. But that's Alaska. What am I fucking thinking? There we go. The fuck was I thinking? We're stocked at quarterback, but you know, you got to put more on the board. He also wants to be close to home, so you know I'm going to pay mine to that. There's not many guys here. Not many guys that I'm legitimately intrigued by currently. Which sucks. Got a lot of prospects in Arkansas, though. Proximity to home. Putting you on the board. Proximity to home. Okay, I'll take it. Now let me check the Texas spots. Yeah, if you see an N, that means it's a need. Which, to me, I think the need is a little overzealous sometimes. But I do still want to make sure we fill needs no matter what. Yeah, conference prestige will be good there. Another will linebacker. Corner is definitely a spot I'd like to at least add one, if not more guys. Okay. Definitely good with that. Sterling Hemphill. 3-star guard. I need more edge rushers. Alright. I think that's all I'm going to look at right now for, like, those spots. Now we're just going to be looking at 3-star prospects. And see if I can fill some gaps here. I'll put another offensive lineman there. Strong safety. I say we have one need there. Free safety. Out of Connecticut? What the hell? You guys know I like looking at the athletes. Tight end. I do want to see tight end. Titus Algier. Proximity to home. Need to take a look at him. And I will put... I love the name Mac McDuffie. Definitely got to put you on the board. Give me some edge rushers. It's a lot of coaching prestige. Deal breakers. And I am a little worried of that. Playing style. Alright. Yeah. I think that'll be good. No, 3 stars shouldn't be scoffing. 4 stars probably shouldn't be paying as much mind to me as they are. 3 stars now. 3 stars should be fine. We're a 1.5 star program. 3 stars are like, oh, you won 10 games last year. Okay. 4 stars are like, yeah, you're not a big enough program, probably. That realistically should be how it is. Unless it is a situation where they're like, I want to stay close to home. That makes sense to me. Because then you're like, it doesn't matter the program. It's just, I want to be close to home. Alright, let's start with these 4 stars. I want to start with Billy Burns. We'll do a couple of these guys just to see. And then we're going to call it. 79 speed. That block shedding needs work. 83 power moves off rip. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dante Dorsey. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. Okay. 80 carrying off rip ain't terrible. Where's the 4-star receiver? Proximity to home's the big thing here. 80 spec catch? '91 agility, 91 acceleration. 85 speed. I thought for a second he was about to have 90 speed, and I was going to be like, okay. Yeah, throw everything at this guy. Still, offer that scholarship immediately. Hey, we gotta see if Texas even is interested. If Texas ain't interested, let me cook. Let's see. Are there any other 4-stars we had here? No. Well, we have Kaiser. We look at Jean Kaiser. 84 speed. Probably more a power back right now. No, only 60 break. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm going to go with like one of the backs, I'm probably going Dorsey. So I'm gonna throw Kaiser to the wayside, as much as I love his name. Give scholarship to Dorsey, scholarship to Burns. You know what, Chad? You're from Conway, Arkansas. How good are you? 82 speed, 75 medium. Here's our developmental backup. So you're a defensive lineman. That's what this is telling me. Yeah. Yeah. You're a defensive lineman. That's what that's telling me. Okay, I will give you guys one more prospect before we head out. We'll look at one more prospect. Do you want Brad Levis? Ramon Pilars, or Pilars, probably. John Crum, Brian Toledo, Sterling Hemphill, Ramon All, that's a great name, I didn't even notice it. Sean Magan, Demetrius Bynum, Demarius Davis, Isaac Hicks, TJ Abari, Abiari? I don't know. I can't do that one. TJ here. Mac McDuffie, Enrique Toon, Troy Steinbach, Willie Crowder, J.R. Johnson, that's a great name too, Roland Spann, Derek Schuning, Siaki, Taki, and that's it. What prospect? Bynum? I mean, we won't. He's only at his top 8. Because I'm going to use the rest of this time to look myself. 91 speed for a safety and 76. Holy shit. You need to work on your tackling, but holy hell, man. That would have been crazy if we had just gotten an insta-commit. That would have been crazy. Okay, that's a good way to leave off. That is a good way to leave off. So, as for when you can expect the first episode of Season 4, probably Wednesday. I'm going to finish up doing all this. Probably practice a bit with the team and whatnot. And then I'm going to literally start recording all I've got to get done today and tomorrow. And hopefully Wednesday should be the next Bandits episode. I believe. If it's not Wednesday, it'll be Friday. That'll be I can guarantee you the first one's out by Friday. Guarantee you of that. But with that, Addison, Eagles, Dash, anybody watching After Fact on YouTube or Twitch, I appreciate you guys very much so. For anybody who's a new sub watching this, I appreciate you guys for subbing. Welcome. And I'm happy you guys have been enjoying all the series. With that, Appreciate you guys. And I'm going to leave us out on better track. I'm going to leave us out on some actual Texarkana music. Where's the track? Where's Cued for Liftoff? There it is. But with that, I will see you guys next time.